My name's Angela Thomson and I live out in Perkinsfield. So November 22, I was diagnosed with breast cancer after having my first mammogram in April of 22, which had nothing. After that, I saw Dr. Sachs in Midland and we had a mastectomy with lymph node removal. The lymph nodes came back positive as well. Then they sent me over after my surgery. I went to RVH, to the cancer center, where I had more testing done and everything once I met the oncologist and radiation oncologist. They found another breast cancer on my left side, which was irrelevant to the right side. So then I went off and saw Dr. Hanrahan in the springtime, where I had another mastectomy and reconstruction done. I've been through radiation for both sides, chemotherapy, and I just finished my 18 rounds of targeted therapy for the HER2 positive breast cancer. And now everything's completed at this time. I do have to follow up with another surgeon in August for the right side to be reconstructed. Come this May, I'm going for my first scan, which is a little stressful, so hopefully everything comes back all right. And that's where I am right now, yeah. When I was diagnosed, it was over the Christmas holidays too, so everything was on hold and waiting. So technically after the mammogram and everything, the Christmas holidays, my medical doctor called me on December 30th and told me it was positive. I knew from the start that it was, so it didn't really affect me anyways. It was just a point in my life where I had to deal with this now, and I think I've been handling it pretty well. I have lots of support with my family, friends, colleagues, everyone around the community. Nothing. I think at that time I just felt that I needed to focus and get it taken care of. It was all a shock to me, but when something's dealt with you or dealt to you at that point, you just have to be positive and focus through the time. There was really no challenges. It was more the unknown that I didn't know what to do. Like, it all happened like real fast. Once you are diagnosed, everything's like 2 to 3 weeks, and like there's appointments all the time. They get you in and out, and it was a whirlwind for the last year and a half. I didn't think I had any challenges. My husband was great. The only problem we had was actually focusing on once my sick leave was over, I didn't have any income. We appealed the decision, like I had no disability or anything at work, so that was a challenge, having that extra income, but we did manage without it. Friends of mine started a GoFundMe account, so that really helped. But the CPP disability said that my cancer wasn't severe enough, so I did live from August of 23 until like still to this day without an income. So that part's been a bit challenging for us, but we've managed. once I decided to come to the center, I met with Tammy, and she told me about the GAP funding program, so that helped with gas and parking and that I think that's it, gas and parking. I didn't have to stay overnight anywhere, so there was no lodging needed or anything, but they really helped me with the funding to help pay for gas and everything with my trips back and forth to Barrie. Once I was well enough, I started to come and do the chair yoga. I really enjoyed that. The center just actually offered me a bunch of calming, stress relieving programs. I just started seeing a counselor here a couple of times. He really helped me get to where I am right now. All the members are very supportive, and they all welcome you here with open arms, and they're really caring here. They understand what we're going through. Yeah, mentally, physically with the Reiki and the chair yoga, it really helps with the stretching and stuff that I do need to do. When you're at home, you really don't want to do it. So the support around here is great. Emotional support. You get a different kind of emotional support when it's from people going through the same thing you've been through. Some people don't understand when it's cancer if they haven't been through it. They don't really know, but they want to try and know what they're going through. But here you just feel like everyone knows what kind of support you need, even if you don't ask for it. They just welcome you openly here. The support here has eased like financial burden on us. Whenever I feel overwhelmed or anything, there's always something to do here, even if it's come and have a tea with one of the members here, or someone's always here to talk to you and listen. Keeps my mind open and stops stressing on the little things and whatnot. So it's brought my stress level down a lot. Makes me focus on the little things in life more than the things I shouldn't be worrying about. With the support in town, it's like a 5-minute drive to an open door, where everyone's so helpful here, and I don't know if I would have drove to Barrie if that was the closest place to it for support. I know people drive a long way, but I really didn't even know the center existed until I saw the information at Dr. Sack's office. I don't come around Penetang much, so yeah, it was nice to hear that the center was here. And now that I am here, I like promote it to everybody that I know, even if they don't have cancer. People know someone who do, and I want them to be able to know there's a place in our community that you can come to.